Hello everyone and welcome back. I guess welcome back if you saw the other one. If not, hello, E20, E3 2017, Microsoft's turn. They are numero dos to go this year. And I'll just quickly say it now, I decided to only react to Sony after this and then Nintendo after that. I'll still check out the other people, obviously. Ubisoft, Devolver, and Bethesda. But yeah.
This is the 2017 Xbox E3 briefing.
Yes, it is. It's Microsoft. You guys can do. Let's see what they've got. I totally forgot about Scorpio until they mentioned it in the EA conference, and they were talking about the teraflops and whatever else it is. Ooh, it's a thing. So, I don't know. I had a word and it left. So are they opening with the Scorpio? I really thought it was an odd timing to announce it when they did, I think last year. Because this was a new console, right? I think? I'll let them tell me. Hey, it's that guy. Sleek. And when haven't they been? Yeah, there's actually examples. Scratch that. Huh, he looks pretty small.
Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox.
Like, no offense to Microsoft at all, but from what I've seen, Xboxes tend to be pretty large. Granted, I think I've only ever seen one in real life. Could be wrong. Oh, I recognize this guy. That name, Phil Spencer.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Hello.
To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching us around the world or TV or online, and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017.
Yo. I actually don't know what Mixer is. I have no clue. I think this is my first time ever hearing about it.
Gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console. We were driven by three principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X. And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X.
Ah, I see. So it is a new console.
Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X
I can already hear the bitching about the name.
Xbox One S when it launches worldwide.
I forgot about that one too.
Now, I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in
So
the
is
Xbox engineering team responsible for making
Is it like an entirely new line, or is it like a
great for
new
gamers
variation of
and
the one? I'm
developers.
guessing it's a new
Please
variation of the
welcome
one.
my friend Kareem Chowdhury to tell you more.
I figured that's obvious, but I'm just saying it out loud because I'm actually not too familiar. But, you know. Because they did that, that's what the PS4 did, I think, when they announced the PS4
Thanks,
Pro.
Phil. It's an honor. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow. I mean, it's easier to tell in your hands. It's
This
like
is the system you asked us to build.
it's like when I
and it
first
has
saw
been
a
great
Switch.
honor to
I was
design
like,
and build
what?
it
It's that
for
small?
you can do. I couldn't.
Exclusive. World premiere.
That crowd is very excited to be there. But I guess it's better than just being silent and not reacting, I suppose. Seven, really? They're up to
Please
7?
welcome, from the Forza Racing franchise, Dan Greenewald.
Was unaware there have been that many. I think the last one I heard of was 4, maybe 5?
In the automotive world, supercars are debuted at international auto shows. Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you.
Really? You know, actually, now that I think about it, haven't they done this
This year,
before?
we announced a 6-year partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person.
Because
Porsche
I'm
shares
pretty
our
sure
vision
someone
for
else
the
has whipped
future
out a
of
car on
racing
stage
and
before.
esports. And this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
Ooh, hit a snag there on the live stream, but hey, it's a car. I always thought it was Porsche. I
This
guess
is
that
not
shows how
only the most
dumb I am.
aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design. It
But,
features
you know,
the most
it's a
powerful
cool car,
road-going
but-
911 engine.
7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second.
They really like to repeat that. Not just them, but anyone.
Today, we're going to showcase the world's
I mean,
greatest creators.
it's never mattered
with
much
a
to
lineup
me,
of different
but
types of games for
you know,
every
I guess
type of
the industry
gamer.
is one
It
way.
is the largest and I believe the most diverse lineup of games that we've ever shown on our Xbox E3 stage. Games from creators large and small.
Actually, now that I think about it,
games that
wasn't last year
inspire
the year
and
that
challenge
Xbox
us,
just
games that
slammed game
transport
after
us to
game
new
right out?
worlds and offer us new
Like
perspectives.
they talked maybe like 5
and
minutes in the
games
middle
that
and then
push
just
the
more and more.
boundary of our art
That was a
form.
really good conference if that was
Today,
last year.
we will feature 42 games here on our stage, including 22 games with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
42.
Every one of these games will play
You
great
dude
on each
are a
member
nut.
of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X. Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360.
Which was
Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
World premiere.
I'm actually not familiar with 4A games, I think is what he said, right? That not ringing any bells. There are a lot of developers out there. Don't ever go towards a creepy green light. Green's not a good color. Ew. Make it dead. Thank you. Hey, ladders are supposed to be safe. That's what old games taught me. Ooh, right in the face. Retrievable ammo is the best way to go. So I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild. Pick up all the arrows you shoot. Oh, fucking hell. So these animals look like they've been affected by something. Like the first one just looked like a monster, but these just look like dogs and bears. It's really big. Had a train to catch, but you sure took your time. Of course, I have that question in the back of my head the entire time watching that. Was that all gameplay? Metro Exodus. Oh. I feel like there have there been Metro games before? Or am I thinking of something else? Regardless.
World premiere.
That was interesting. Alright.
We are the first.
I just love that it's like actual footage. I'm just like, okay.
The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows.
They often are. Wait, is this Assassin's Creed?
They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Ah, what do you know? Oh, come on, man. Even in the water? Nowhere is safe in video games anymore. Sickening. I feel like I heard some rumors about, like, Assassin's Creed in Egypt, but like that was a long time ago. Like not even just like, huh. But that's cool.
Thank you.
Ancient Egypt. And now, just for you.
Just saw a comment that said Prince of Persia looks great. Oh, that's funny. This was like quite the setting to have for a game. I remember when they announced the one taking place during the Revolutionary War. I mean, the Civil War. No, yeah, the one against Great Britain. That one. Stupid me.
Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
I wasn't sure if they would actually be able to, how they could pull it off, because I didn't imagine like sweeping structures and towers back during those years. But you know, they did it well enough, and this looks really cool. Is Egypt? Although because the stream was glitching so bad, I missed this assassin's name. And I see that alpha gameplay in the corner. I see you. Oh, he's got trusty animal companions. That's cool. Walls, screw walls. True. I think I'm gonna say this almost every stream except for the Nintendo one. Never played an Assassin's Creed game. Oh, that's cool. But they do look cool. Like, I know people complain about them coming out super often, and I can understand that. But just, you know, the ones I see every so often look like fun, and I'd like to try one out. Like, I don't know
Better be careful here.
which one I would try if I was to try only one, but nice. Right in the spine.
Ah, a fine bow.
What was that?
Exclusive.
Didn't have much to say for that one, but it does sound like a cool concept. Now we're moving right along. They just keep the hits coming. There are so many like team-based games that look so cool, and I would love to try, but I have no friends. It's not true. It's not that I don't have any friends. It's that you need a group of people that you know, all with the same system and all with the same game, and like time it to get everyone together, and I don't have that. This kind of sucks. Team games are fun, I assume. I haven't played enough of them. Nice. If you're gonna take out zombies, do it in style, as I always say. I don't always say that, I just said that right now. But, you know, it's true. If you're gonna do something cool, go for style points. I recognize that title, State of Decay, but I no memory of it. I thought that was a brand new thing. I assume it's like a story-driven game? Like, I was thinking like a MMO or something, but... Not MMO, but you know what I mean. Just... I'm still trying to wrap my head around what just happened. Because all of a sudden, some guy is now announcing everything that's going on. And I did not see that coming. It was like, whoa, wait, what? It sounds like an arena battle thing that, people watching it through a mixer, whatever that is, can mess with. Cool concept. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. And then Minecraft, because of course, Minecraft, the game that will never end. I've never actually gotten to play it. I want to. It honestly does look like fun. But once again, it's one of those things where you need a lot of people on you. Yeah. I mean, well, I guess you could have fun by yourself too, but it really looks like it's even more fun with people. A new look for Minecraft, she said. Super duper graphics pack. Good name for it. I like that name. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft is all blocky. It's like, how can it look better? But I remember I watched Let's Play, the Achievement Hunters, run it a lot. And when they play on PC, they turn on some mods, and I'm like, whoa, wow, you can make the game look this good? It's just like unexpected. Granted, I always think Minecraft has always looked good in its simplicity, but nothing wrong with a bit more pop.
And a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
Always good to look for new stuff. So, bring it on. It can't be that weird. Or can it? Dragon Ball Z is not that weird. I mean, Dragon Ball is not that weird. Yes, it is. Jeez. It looks awesome. I like over the top effects and stuff. It's so good. And I love Dragon Ball, so I thought it was about something new though. I was like, wait, is it seriously just Dragon Ball we're talking about? I'm cool with that. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Interesting. It looks like a more standard fighting game sort of thing.
Exclusive.
As opposed to, you know, the big arena ones I think they've been doing for like quite a few years now. But I love me Dragon Ball, so I'm cool with that. Dragon Ball Super is really rad, by the way. Anyway. Nice. Always love going bonkers on stuff. This looks very interesting. It's very flashy. I like it. Black Desert. I feel like I've heard that name too. It's so weird. I could just be thinking about something completely different though, because they say exclusive or premiere, and it's like, well, that means you've never seen it before. But I feel like I have. Regardless, that looks really cool. I don't think I've played many MMOs in my time either. I mean, I played Dungeon Fighter. That's like the only one I've like super got invested into. Anyway, again, on to another one by Odd Tales. The Last Night. It's a really retro, like a very interesting style that the game has. There's some things it reminds me of for some reason, but I know it's not right. Yeah, the Artful Escape, that was weird. That was very weird. And then it's on to... Quan stream, don't screw up now. This looks cool too. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, and it really sucks because I can't say every game looks cool because I can't afford every game. Can't even afford one. But I like... Oh, I really like how this looks. Code Vein. Bandai Namco. Should have expected that, I think. It gave me a bit of a Tales
Scoured
vibe.
the globe meeting with creative. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that game. Cause like they revealed it and they didn't talk about it all, and they talked about it a bit more, then they didn't talk about it at all, and it's like, or at least maybe I'm just out of the loop, and they have been talking about it
Ah,
constantly.
The joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh well, it's not just you. She's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, ripe for exploring and raiding. There could be anything down
So
there.
they say shared
Literally,
world,
there could
so
be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet.
Mm.
Joking. That was a joke. Ah, sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus.
because just this big open world, and anyone who's playing the game at the moment is in it, and so you can all just choose
Every
to team
player's
up and stuff like that.
decisions and
That's
discoveries
interesting.
will be different.
Like, I mean,
But
I
however
assume
you
that's what
plan
it
on
is,
seeking your fortune,
and I guess that's how
it
they've
pays to be
announced it from the
prepared.
beginning. It's just
For
really
gigantic
cool to think
lumps of
about.
iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave.
Legendary pirate captain indeed.
Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical.
It's another one of those like games that can become team-based and will become so much more fun if you have like a good team. Or, you know, friends. And that's good. It does look like fun. Although I think the ship cannonballs are pretty overkill, especially on skeletons of all things, but you do what you do.
If you can regularly beat the odds and get chests back to your ship, you'll be able to turn a tidy profit by trading them in at an outpost. It's just the tiny matter of making it through this storm in one piece.
Ship combat. Oh, that looks easy. That looks just, you know, just aim and fire. Easy. Unless you're gonna do that pirate thing. Well, not the thing I was imagining, but okay. You can shoot yourself from the cannons. It's just that's great. That's a great mechanic.
All pirate life is here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew. Swear your oaths and set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend. Just try not to be this one.
Oops. Screwed that up, yes you did. That's good, that's a very good way to present that game. It really does look like fun. It's shaping up. Fulbright, I recognize that name. I know I say that a lot, but I really think I've heard it before. Really gave me a what's it, super hot vibe. There we go. With the weird shape people.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Is that a fox? That's a cute fox. Oh, what a jerk. Yeah, he deserved that. That looks like just like a run-of-the-mill, fun, cutesy platformer. I like it. That's adorable. Not gonna lie, my thoughts immediately went to Conquer because of his tail, and then Bubsy because that was just announced not too long ago. But no, he's too innocent to be Conquer. Right? This was before the drugs set in. Oops. Oh, hey, look, it's a jerk. Wants to ruin everyone's fun. Yeah, that looks really cute, and I like that. I like those kind of games. I grew up on those kinds of games. For sure, I'm not the only one, but you know. Oh, Cuphead. Cuphead, right? Hmm. I've been hearing about this game a long time. How long has it been in development? It's amazing how much it looks like those old cartoons, though. Every time I see it, it's like, wow. September 29th. Sooner than the other things that have been dated so far for October. It's just, you know, I don't have much to say. It looks like silly, ravenous fun. Which, I mean, I think I've said that for every game, which is good. Yeah, I was right. Crackdown. Because, like, if you're watching something and every single game makes you think, yeah, that looks like fun, then that's good. You know? There really isn't much else that one can say, especially me being so out of the loop on many of these. Only knowing them because either I've recognized their names or they were shown off at like last E3. Oh, and now it's time for a montage where they show tons of games. Oh, wow. She looks a lot like that Rayman game that came out. Oh, that looks creepy. I'm in. Scary games, you know. Dunk Lords. That looks cool. Oh jeez, hello neighbor. How far along is it? Oh wow. Shift. That looks really cool too. Indies. Nice collection you got there.
At Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work. I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone
I thought they were
makes
almost
it something
done.
very special.
I think this might be the last batch though.
Exclusive.
But it could be totally wrong. You know, I think I made a mistake wanting to react to the Sony one because Sony often runs really long for their conferences. It's like, oh boy.
The dark is older than the light. At last a day dawned, and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable.
I like how this looks. He did. Whoa. He did say it was an interesting style, I think, like visually, and it is. I like it. Oh, jeez. Why are they always so big? Ashen.
World premiere.
Interesting. Hey, it's these guys. Squeenix. Yeah, I knew it. I was immediately able to tell from the style.
Please
Yeah, I
welcome,
was
from Monolith Productions,
never that
Vice
into.
President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Oh,
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me.
hey.
You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
A friend of mine's actually working on this game. Or worked on this game. I don't know if it's still in present tense, but that's cool. Like, I mean, I've heard the game that this is a sequel to did incredibly well. So the fact that she's working on this one is rad, you know?
Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
Sassy. I like it.
I like him.
So much for those guys. What are the odds that my game would...
We introduced a way to create
I mean, my stream would just die as soon as he was about to kill that guy.
We're expanding the Nemesis system.
He literally grabbed his head and it stopped. That means I gotta sink it. Yay.
And Nemesis
Ah.
fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
That sounds good. Sounds like progress being made. Jeez, that looks so cool.
Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger.
Oh, jeez. Jerk. I remember hearing about that system from the original game. That these dudes can hold grudges against you. But you can recruit them in this one? Were you able to do that in the first one?
You serve the bright Lord now. Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do
Jeez.
anyway, so either way's a win. A fine addition to our army.
I love this
Bruce,
guy.
From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart, which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads.
I fucking love this guy.
To Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
We're not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Ooh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Jeez, I love that guy.
So we already
is
have
so
a
cool.
few loyal followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord.
I didn't hear about like this is really cool. I really like that. That's a really awesome thing you can do. Like, I know I'm asking no one, but I just didn't. Were you able to do this in the first game? I did not know anything about that. And if not, this is a hell of an addition. And if yes, still very cool.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass. But to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the Defenders.
Define focus.
Jeez. Can I just get like an uninterrupted hour of this guy, please? Burrs the chopper. When did you get here? Like, was he hiding in like a dark corner of the stage? Because that's impressive. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is Ori and the Blind Forest, but I don't think that's it. It's very pretty, though. Aww. Cute little guys. Not so cute big guys. It's so pretty. What is it? Oh. Aww. And all of a sudden it's adorable. Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps. Cool. Okay. So, I was right
Ori
then.
affirms my belief in the beauty, artistry, and heart within the art of gaming.
No doubt.
We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your
celebrated
Xbox
like crazy
One.
when that was announced.
And we've seen tremendous growth in the program.
And
Today,
for good reason.
Our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more. Today, I'm
Never enough
pleased
for
to
these people.
announce an exciting expansion to the program.
That was my guess. I think they all knew. Xbox backward compatibility. Nice, that's good. Backward compatibility is incredibly cool.
Our team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox One library. including a fan favorite that I'm asked about often.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of
So it's
Anthem's
an open world game. I mean, well, I guess not really so much interesting, more kind of expected, I guess it should be, because people have been releasing open world games like nobody's business lately. And my feelings on open world games, they really fluctuate all the time. I don't really.
Praxling.
Listen.
Right, because they got the wall, they got the city, and then they got, of course, basically hell on earth outside, because nothing is ever easy. Although I will say that giant like camel thing walking through
Every
town,
player will own an array of
like the
exosuits
machine
we
thing,
call
reminded me
Javelin.
of the machine monsters
These suits
in
give players superhuman capabilities
in,
and are heavily customizable, so they look
Horizon
and play
Zero Dawn.
how you want.
Damn, looking good. Nice, you've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend.
Just
I'll follow.
entertaining casual conversation.
Dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Oh wow, what a jerk.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from ahead.
I'll go low, you flank.
Oh jeez, and you can go underwater. Because that kind of stuff just, it really makes... Whenever I start playing some open world games, it reminds me when I first started playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, it's like, oh, I'm never going to get used to this. Like the big world or some of the mechanics at the base. But I eventually did. Just so overwhelming at first. So much to do, so much to see. So is this a... like... if they said it, I missed it. Is this like online? Like it's the other person,
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're
playable person like sitting next to you, or... I don't think so.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there.
What jerks?
Oh, the scars have a heavy.
I have time to use that mortar. Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round.
Oh wow. Like a... Oh, I love those kinds of weapons. They're so cool. So it is an online thing. Okay. And part of me was... I kind of felt like the banter was just the characters, but now it's like... Is it people talk? Because it's like... Just something about it. But maybe I'm just wrong. Regardless of whether it is or isn't, it looks really cool.
So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
Alright, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
That's a crazy storm.
Our story is out there.
That's a very good show. Like a very good way to look at it. It looks cool. It really does. I say that a lot. I'm sorry, but it does. Alright, so now they do, I think they do this every year, just the wrap out of like, hey, here's everything. Remember all this cool stuff? Here it is again. Don't forget it. Because they're coming out and it'll be awesome. And whoever cuts these things together does a bang up job. Like across all companies whenever they do it, because it's so cool. See the thing. So I will say, overall, Microsoft, cool. They just, you know, I was entertained by like almost everything they showed. It was like you know, like good stuff, and that's good. I really like just seeing good games and interesting games, and that's just how that's my only requirements. It's not even anything major. So yep, another good one. Yeah, EA was, you know, it wasn't too bad, and this I think was better. And then of course we got a bunch more people coming up, but you'll see me reacting to Sony tomorrow, I think is when they're supposed to be up, and then Nintendo the next day. And for Nintendo I'll try to have face cam. Just dang, that was good. It's fun stuff to look at for Microsoft. They had interesting things, and of course they unveiled their new Xbox One, the Xbox One X, all that stuff. So hey, people can stop calling it Project Scorpio, though they probably will anyway, because that is a cool name, Project Scorpio. I hope hardcore Xbox fans and other just Xbox fans in general are happy, because, you know, if I had an Xbox, I'd think that's cool briefing, lots of cool shit to possibly get. Once again, still surprised there was no Halo at all. They just mentioned Halo Wars 2 like towards the end, and that was it. That's very, very surprising. But, you know, that's cool. It's fine. Don't need Halo every year. Anyway, don't have much else to say. Good show. Once again, just good show. So, tomorrow, look forward to my reaction to Sony and Nintendo. So, until next time, hasta.